Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Translation. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from him submissively, and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. Purport: the path of spiritual realization is undoubtedly difficult. The Lord therefore advises us to approach a bona fide spiritual master in the line of disciplic succession from the Lord himself. No one can be a bona fide spiritual master without following the principles of disciplic succession. The Lord is the original spiritual master, and a person in the disciplic succession can convey the message of the Lord as it is to his disciple. No one can be spiritually realized by manufacturing his own process, as is the fashion of the foolish pretenders. The Bhagavatam 6.3.19 says, Dharmam tu sakshad bhagavad pranitam. The path of religion is directly enunciated by the Lord. Therefore, mental speculation or dry arguments cannot help lead one to the right path. Nor by independent study of books of knowledge can one progress in spiritual life. One has to approach a bona fide spiritual master to receive the knowledge. Such a spiritual master should be accepted in full surrender, and one should serve the spiritual master like a menial servant, without false prestige. Satisfaction of the self-realized spiritual master is the secret of advancement in spiritual life. Inquiries and submission constitute the proper combination for spiritual understanding. Unless there is submission and service, inquiries from the learned spiritual master will not be effective. One must be able to pass the test of the spiritual master, and when he sees the genuine desire of the disciple, he automatically blesses the disciple with genuine spiritual understanding. In this verse, both blind following and observed inquiries are condemned. Not only should one hear submissively from the spiritual master, but one must also get a clear understanding from him in submission and service and inquiries. A bona fide spiritual master is by nature very kind toward the disciple. Therefore, when the student is submissive and is always ready to render service, the reciprocation of knowledge and inquiries becomes perfect. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasani Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Discussion today on service, not related to morning issue, just generally service, mood, attitude. I thought I can document it for people here and on the group. Okay, discussion on services, mood in devotional service. In this verse, it's speaking about approaching a bona fide spiritual master. But there are stages. We will not approach the guru. We may approach the disciples first, or sadhus, train under them, know philosophy, know the mood. Then we approach the guru. But then also it's not that we are under the guru, we are under his representatives. So three things are mentioned here. Pranipatena, Pariprashnena, and Sevaya. Pranipatena, approach a spiritual master. Pranipat, approach, submit. That okay, I am under you, tell me what to do, what to think, how to serve. Pranipatena, Pariprashnena, then inquire. But as I heard in a lecture, it's not that this is the order, is actually Sevaya, that we serve, then he becomes pleased, then we inquire. We approach, we serve. So now this, he is talking about service. Many people, when we go maybe book distribution or we meet people, we speak about bhakti. Their idea of bhakti is bhakti, dhyana, worship, or light a diya whole night for the Lord, put flower. This is bhakti. But let's look deeper, because Bhagavad Gita, when Arjuna was encouraged to become a bhakta, tasmad yogi bhava Arjuna. If you look at that verse, actually yogi meant there bhakti, become a bhakti yogi. So there was what was the immediate action he did? He fought a war. Bhakti. I'm a devotee of Krishna. He fought and killed millions of people. Great devotee. So yeah, bhakti, definitely bhakti, we have 9 angas, 9 forms. But now we have to see mood, attitude. Okay, now here, sevaya, service to spiritual master. Bhakti is not static, in the sense, someone is at home sitting, I'm a great devotee. And so Prabhupada gave example to illustrate this point, that a man comes home from work, then he asked his wife, okay, where's the evening prasad? Then the wife opens, oh, I love you, I really love you. Okay, very good. So where's the evening prasad? I really love you, I really care about you, I'm always thinking of you. Okay, but I'm hungry, where's the prasad? I really love, okay, but I'm hungry, I want to eat prasad. So Prabhupada gives example that, see, like the wife wants to show love for her husband, it will be her attentiveness and her seva, bhav, that she will prepare food on time, tasting nicely and properly serving it to him. Then you don't have to say, I love you. That will be, this is a worldly example. But I'm giving now, the mood of devotional service is like that. When Prabhupada translates bhakti, he translated to devotional service. He could have just said devotion. And actually in many translations of Gita, if you see, bhakti is devotion, but Prabhupada's Gita, it's not like that. Prabhupada's bhakti he was busy morning to night, going all over the world. I heard from Shrutakirti Prabhu, one of his personal servants, that Prabhupada had something like 7 diseases. Something of the kidney, something of this, of that. And he said there was no question of good health for Prabhupada. It was just managing his bad health. That, okay, try to bring this down, take this medicine, and still Prabhupada walked around and did everything. So he was showing us practically that devotion, bhakti means service, practical service. So in that way you say bhakti is not static, in the sense it's dynamic, it's action, doing, achieving. Things have to work, things have to be carried out. It's like that. So now in Bhagavad Gita, this verse we read, it's how to get jnana, how to get knowledge. How to get knowledge? Approach the Guru, inquire, serve. We have to serve. But practically speaking, without service, knowledge won't come. It doesn't come. That's why when people join or start coming, even attending a temple, not only us, but if you say, I went to Nathdwar, and people come in, the mood is very, okay, come you, sweep that, pick up, take this to the kitchen, and everyone does that. That is the mood. I actually went there, I saw everyone serving. I thought, oh, so many sevaks in the temple. And they all actually came for darshan. And then while I'm looking around taking darshan, someone told me, hey, can you go there, bring 1 bag of rice to the kitchen. So I went down. Then they, hey, tell that Swaminarayan, give him something. They told Swaminarayan, give him rice, and I took up. And then all the women came, rich women, they were sweeping, cleaning, cutting the veg. This is bhakti, this is seva. So, that is one of the conditions for Krishna to reveal his name to you. Atha Shri Krishna namadi na bhave grahim indriye. Krishna nama, his name, form, quality, lila, is not revealed. Atha Shri Krishna namadi na bhave grahim indriye. If you have material senses. Because anyway we will not see. We will not be able to see. We will not be able to perceive. Sevan mukhe hi jiva adau. Swayam eva surat yada. He is revealed to one who is seven mukha. Seven mukha means somebody, he's thinking, how will I serve? How will I contribute in the mission? How will I, that mood, that tendency, seven mukha, is someone who's oriented, inclined to serving. Okay, now when we are saying serving means like you tell someone, please, can you clean the bathroom? He cleaned the bathroom, then left that cleaning brush in the middle and the bucket of water there and everything messy. Or can you please cook? He cooked everything, but then the kitchen was mess, and then this. Okay, then. So serving means you serve with attention, with full absorption. Just like we're talking about serving Krishna. So, for example, in that temple I went to, they were fully absorbed. They were like, I'll clean, I'll serve, cut the veg, cut it properly, put same size each part. Then when you finish, clean everything. It's a full absorption. So that comes by seven mukha. Seven mukha means inclined, that I must serve, I must do it properly. This mission must go on. We must do it. That mood. Then whether we can do it, how much we can do, that's up to us. That's not, like I'm not able to distribute book. Trying, you're doing, very good. That's a success. The service is a success. Result depends on Krishna. So, how to get Gyan? That is it. It's given. Because this chapter is titled what? Chapter 4 of Bhagavad Gita. What is the title of chapter 4 of Gita? Chapter 4 of Gita title. Chapter 4 of Gita. Huh? I'll give you time.
Action and Krishna.
No. Okay.
Transcendental knowledge.
Transcendental knowledge. This chapter is saying how to get Gyan, knowledge. Knowledge of what? Knowledge means knowledge, realization that I'm not the body, I'm a soul servant of Krishna. How to get it? Seven mukha. We have to develop this through service. Okay, in one way, just chanting, reading, it won't come. It won't. Practically, we have to act. There is a way it can be just chanting. If you can do it 24 hours non-stop, because bhakti is non-stop. A pratihata, nothing blocks, it goes on. So those who can, they will do it, but we can't. So we'll stop, then serve. And that will give us the taste to chant and to serve. That taste will come, the qualification to fully serve. Practically speaking, we came in the movement. Why did we come? Why are we doing bhakti? Satish, why are we doing bhakti? Now, why are we in ISKCON, chanting, everything? What is the purpose?
Mind, so we should control our mind.
Control mind, and then?
For Krishna bliss.
Krishna's pleasure. How will Krishna be pleasure? If I get pleasure? Huh? No, what is the purpose? Chanting, reading, doing everything. What is the purpose? Finally.
To get into the transcendental world and serve Krishna.
Service to Krishna. Finally, I hope you all know this, that ISKCON is aimed at the devotees will finally go and serve Krishna. We were serving before, and we left. We came here. Now, how to go back? How to go back? Practice. That we were serving Krishna, we lost that mood. Again, get that mood. Serve. It comes, Prabhupada gave that why we chant Hare Krishna. O Krishna, O energy of God, O attractive one, O reservoir of pleasure, please engage me in your service. Okay, Krishna, okay, I'm engaging in my service. So now clean the window of the temple. Okay, clean. Then I left something there. This is not clean. This one cobweb is there. And the cloth I left there. So service means serve, but don't serve that someone else will come now has to clean up your seva. His service is to clean up after your seva. It should be fully. Okay? Again, I'm speaking now for not one today, it's just general for even in future anyone hearing and getting a good mood. Okay, so finally, what do we sing in Tulsi Puja? We are praying to Tulsi Maharani. E nivedana dharo. What is nived? Means I have a request. I have a request from you, Tulsi Maharani. E nivedana dharo. Then, next. Sakhir anugata koro. Now, okay, you know the translation? Okay, you
I understand a little bit.
Okay. Sakhir, okay, you tell me, translation of that verse. Sakhir anugata koro. You tell me. Huh? Yeah, the whole topic will be service, something related. We should know.
Word may give literal, like Sakhi, referring to the gopis,
Anugata means following them. Sakir Anugata karo, make me a follower of them.
Okay, purport. Give me service.
That is next line. Seva adhikar.
Seva diya. Give me qualification for service. Okay, make me follower of the gopis. Then the next one. Dina Krishna dase koi e nivedana. E jena mora hoy. Dina Krishna dase koi e jena mora hoy. Then Seva adhikar di koro nija das. Sorry, that is Prime Sada. What did I mix up? Sakiranaga. Next line. Yeah, same verse. So, the same verse, that verse I'm talking about. Make me a follower of the gopis. What do the gopis do all day? Chant, read. They're doing. I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But we do that to evoke the service and bhakti bhav. So that Seva adhikar, give me qualification that I may serve Radha Krishna. This is what we are singing every morning, by the way, if you should know the translation of what we are singing. So finally, we want to get that service. So now, that means, imagine you're serving the Lord of the universe. You have to be attentive, isn't it? And we have to develop that attention, intelligence, and consistency. Such a, like if you're serving the Prime Minister, if you're serving a rich person, very efficient. What about the Lord of the universe, if you're going to serve him? And so it starts here, This is the training ground, this is the training. That what little service we are given, this is a very big thing. This is our entrance to service to Krishna. It should be very thorough. Because, like me, I worked 3 years before joining the movement. Some of you might have worked, I don't know. And so you think that time we were working, serving, or we would have heard of people serving. People, this person serving, my father serving, my brother is working. That work is there. That is also service. But this is much greater. This is opening the door to service to Krishna. So every attention has to be fully absorbed. And this is the training of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is telling Krishna, it's Arjun, fight. Vigata jora, without laziness. Nirashir, nirmamo bhutva, without desire for profit. Nirashir, nirmamo, without attachment to the result. Fight. Krishna is telling him. So why we chant Hare Krishna? This is the reason. We are asking for service. So we are given something to do, that is our service. And it's non-different. Serving Krishna in Goloka, and here cleaning his floor perfectly. Or arranging the books. Or doing the puja, arranging the paraphernalia. We should understand this is non-different than there in Goloka what we'll do. It's not different. Krishna is watching. Here also we can, even a pure devotee, he'll be so much happy to do these things. He'll be so happy. He'll not want to sit. He'll want to let me do some seva, let me clean the temple. And that feeling he'll get, it will be so great. Because this is not this different from in Goloka what we're doing. So that we have to understand that the service is nothing, it's not like any other service. So what is the mood? So I give example. For example, how in Vedic age, women were trained from age 5 to serve the husband. How to cook. Of course, it starts with cooking. Then later to understand and how to serve the husband, how to be chaste to the husband. They train from age 5. Then they'll get married age 12 or 13. And then ideally, the devotee will be, the husband will be a devotee. He'll be serving Krishna and attached to Krishna. She'll attach to him and she'll get spiritual perfection by serving. But the point here I'm saying is, you see service, they're trained like that. The disciple or the shishya, how he's trained to serve the spiritual master. Prabhupada used to repeat, they'll not even eat till the Guru says. They'll be so attentive, and Prabhupada gave example how the disciple is attentive to the Guru. And Prabhupada gave example that like the Kshatriya, he'll be sleeping, but he's trained that someone will be wanting to kill him with a sword in his sleep. He'll hear that sound. He'll wake up and stop. He's that attentive. That's how attentive they were, Kshatriyas. In the same way, disciple is attentive for his guru. Before the guru speaks, he knows what to do, what's to be done, how it's to be done. Now you may say, well, Sri Guru is not here. He's not here, but this all belongs to Prabhupada. We are serving him. And so we are attentive even before, like, of course now we are all joining movement, we are given this seva, this is your seva, that's my seva. But the perfection is we serve before even that we are told, do this, and we realize, the salt is not in the kitchen, let me buy it. Or the agarbatti is not there on the puja plate. That's not my service. No, I tell him, someone. Of course, no one has this mood here. Everyone is, I'm just saying it for, it's a general lecture, so everyone, all the points have to come out. So that attentiveness to service is that Prabhupada has all these centers, but he'll not run all of it. We are helping and we're doing it. And so this is service to Guru. This is service to Guru. How the wife serves husband, this is example. In the same way we have to serve. How the Prabhupada said that the closest to the service of Jiva to Krishna is how the mother serves the child. The mother is it's almost, but it's not 100%. It's almost close to how we should be serving Krishna. For example, let's look at it, that how the mother serves the child, that the mother won't care that I slept or not, but did the child sleep properly? And the time when the child is young, growing up, there's no sleep for the mother, because it's not that the child follows our schedule. Sleep at 9, wake up 4. No. He'll sleep, he'll decide to wake up on 1 a.m. Okay, now I want to eat. Okay. Okay, now I pass stool. Okay. Oh, now I'm very disturbed, it's very hot. The child will be crying, making noise. So mother has to fit that schedule, and she'll do it. And cleaning the stool from the child. And very attentive, very attentive. Not that the mother will know, okay, this time the child has to eat, this time he has to do that. Now the child, I don't know if you know these things, I've seen that, okay, the child has to be fed milk. Now it has to belch, because there's gas. Beat the back till it belch. Okay, now it's okay. Okay, now attentive, very attentive. Expert mother takes care of the child, and not that she knows, and the child is growing up. Now we have to see how the child has to be cared for. It's different. And now the child needs space. Okay, go separate, not be following, give space. Very attentive, you see, they're trained. We should be like that to Krishna. Such a, attentiveness. This is what Krishna is, this is the mission, this is Krishna's mission, Guru's mission, what we need to do, what we need to say. And we have to act in advance. Of course, we're new, so no one expects this from new devotees. But I'm telling you the perfection. Perfection, when we'll get Gyan, when we'll get knowledge, when we'll get Krishna, is when we reach this mood. Prabhupada taught this. This is Krishna consciousness. Everyone in this movement was engaged in serving and spreading the mission. The most advanced took more seva and more attentive they were. They were very attentive. Prabhupada surrounded himself with his most qualified servants. Not the ones who chanted perfectly or who read everything. But that's also good. I hope I don't misunderstand me. That's not good. That is good. 9 forms of bhakti are all good. Finally, after that, we have to actualize the movement of Krishna in this material world and spread it. This is the devotee's function here. So, Prabhupada, for example, Tamal Krishna Maharaj was always with Srila Prabhupada. If anything went wrong, call Tamal. And therefore he practically was Prabhupada number 2. He did everything. It was a lot. One day he broke down. He was crying. Prabhupada, I can't do everything. I can't do everything, Prabhupada. There's so much I can't do. Prabhupada is smiling. Good, this is it. You're so busy. Now there's no place for Maya to enter. So he was so busy. And what did he do? He did what was the, what do you call it? Need of the hour. Didn't say, I prefer to do this, I would. But what is to do? Okay, Mayapur needs to be built. Okay, so they go carry the cement, organize. Where's the cement? Bring it. Okay. Practical for the movement. Whatever Prabhupada wanted, he did. So we'll do whatever is required and we'll do it with full absorption. So the mood of the sevak is like that, like wife to husband, like child to mother. But we cannot match that jiva to Krishna. That is much more than all of these. Finally, the jiva is so attentive to Krishna's seva. In Goloka, while serving him, as a manjari, as a gopi. Or here in the material world, as acharya, or as a disciple of acharya. as a follower of his movement, how are we going to spread the mission? How are we going to increase the book distribution? How will increase the youth preaching? How will build the temple? Whatever it is. So now some of the, you see, when we're speaking about seva, like in our office, we have a job. Or if you're going to college, one thing is on time. In office, if you're late, they'll not tolerate. They'll tolerate 1 day, 2 days, then give warning, then you're not, then you go, okay, leave. College, school, they'll shut the gate. Okay, you can't come. So, but our seva is more important than that. They're on time, we should be on time more, double, because our seva is more important. So time, okay, and then with attention. Attention means that we're doing something, we should see every aspect of it. Like, okay, I'm driving the car, I'm driving perfectly. Did you put the fuel? No. Forgot. Why didn't you clean the car? Why didn't you put the oil? Attention. Someone is doing something, full attention. Leaving things scattered around in the room, downstairs. It shouldn't be someone has to come and tell, please can you do this? Okay, that's good. Prabhupada explained 3 kinds of devotees, or disciples. One disciple, he knows what to do. Prabhupada said, first class disciple, Guru doesn't tell, can you do? He sees, he does, he knows. That means, Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitede Akhya. He understands the heart of the Guru and he has taken whatever instructions in his conscience, he's living, breathing those instructions. So he does that. He doesn't have to be told. Second, Guru tells, please can you do? Okay, that's also good, but he had to be told. Third is, please can you do, and please can you do, I do, then I forgot. Do it. Please cover the prasad, okay. Next day, please cover the prasad, okay. Forgot again. So there are levels. Okay, so highest level is someone is on time and with attention and with intelligence. As Prabhupada said, surrender with your intelligence. Don't surrender your intelligence. We need your intelligence here. Because we want to serve Krishna, we are putting you in charge. Okay, now, how will I do this? Okay, do it like this. Okay, how will I tie the ribbon on the book? Like this. How much shall I add in this? How shall I use this pot? Fine, in beginning someone can do, but gradually we have to use our intelligence. Otherwise we can go do the thing. But now you're outsourcing, okay, you do it. I'll use the word outsource, you are familiar with that. Outsourcing. Outsource means, one company says, okay, we're not doing, you do it. But their company keeps asking, now how do I do this? And what about this? And what about that? And what, okay, let me do it. Then you go, I'll do it. So now it's as expected, someone will use the intelligence to do that task so well, so properly. And therefore, why Krishna said to, what is the one verse, what we call the essence of the instruction of Bhagavad Gita? Actually, that is the conclusion. There's one verse which we said this is the essence, that one verse. Correct, that is the verse. Now Prabhupada is saying, previous acharyas explain about this verse. Finally when you read Gita, what will happen? You become a devotee of Krishna. But now look here, what does Krishna say first before becoming a devotee? Huh? First one is that verse. What is the translation? Manmana, then Bhavanmana, he's become my devotee. Before that, what does he say? Before Bhavamat Bhakta is what? Manmana. What does that mean?
Always think of me.
Think of me. So acharyas explain that Krishna is saying that we have to become his devotee, but first think of me. Not that you become my devotee, and I'm serving Krishna, but my mind is somewhere on this other thing that I'm meditating on. Krishna says, no, it's not like a servant. He's serving perfectly. Mind is like, I'll get the salary, I'll do this, I'll do that. But anyway, no one cares. I mean, that's a servant. Who cares what he's thinking? Krishna is saying, not like that. I want that your mind be on me. Why? With attention, with consciousness, with love, you serve me. So when we're doing the service, mind should be on the service. I forgot this, I'll do this later, I'll do that like this. It's not like that. It won't happen if we are attentive and with attention. So Krishna says, Manmana, this is Bhagavad Gita. Think of me, become my devotee. So we have to think. So we're seeing the mood of a devotee, on time, with attention, with intelligence. What is required to be done, we'll do it. We can repeatedly ask, we can. In the beginning maybe we'll need to, but at some point it's expected that someone will do this. One day all of us have to open centers. We have to train people. Prabhupada said this, he came in 1966 in America, 65, and established ISKCON. But you know, the argument with these Ritviks who think that, oh, Diksha should only be from Prabhupada. From 1965, Prabhupada was telling all of you sitting here, one day you will be gurus. He's from the first time he started this. From beginning. And then Jayadvaita Maharaj said this, whatever Prabhupada wanted in the mission, he said from the beginning. It's not that suddenly, okay, look, all of you, I'll give Diksha. So, from beginning he told everyone, all of you have to become guru. My guru means you either give Diksha or not guru, but Shiksha guru. You'll have to explain people. So you have to come to a level, you have to, don't always be dependent. Someone has to guide and tell you do this, now do this, do that. Actually in the beginning you should do that. You have to train. But at some point you have to do it. With attention, understand the mission, understand the philosophy, understand, and then you have to do it. This is important. This is bhakti. So Prabhupada from the beginning told them. So I'm also saying that, see, now we're here, I'm here, and you're there, you know, serving in this mission. But at some point, individually, you have to do something. By then, you should know everything. You should know. This movement is a preaching movement. Everyone preached. Acharyas all preached. Therefore, all preached. So, on time, with attention, with intelligence and consistency. Consistency means, consistent means, I do this today, very nicely. Tomorrow, again. Tomorrow, again, again. Not that tomorrow everything nice, then I get bored. Okay, now I get late. Now this happens. Now I mess up. Beginning I was doing it nicely. That's not consistent. Imagine child is serving, mother serving child like that. Actually, we had one boy, he used to come here when we were in another place. He used to come for breakfast, we were happy, he came from Guru Puja, very nice, you're coming, you're so serious. He said, no, my mother is not cooking for me on time. I have to go to work, she's not cooking, all of you on time, I'm coming. She's not, she's late. I have to go to work. He was very disturbed. I said, okay, good. Somehow you're taking prasad. That's good. So, imagine how he's feeling. Or the boss say, okay, you're doing this work, come and do it. Where were you? I called you on time. You know, this is waiting, this everything is dependent on you and you didn't come on time. So consistency means everything is done perfectly. Next day, again, next day, again, 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 again. Not that it declines after some time. Material world, things tend to decline. Have you noticed? One company is very good, it's ahead, then they think they're not efficient and corruption. Then another one picks up. Then another IT company takes over. Another. We're not like that. We are opposite. We are doing something efficient, then more efficient, then we improve the service, then we do better things, better flowers for Aarti, better on time, and not only on time, but even we put the things in order, everything. This is bhakti. And Krishna is watching what we are doing. Prabhupada is watching, maybe now I'll say that for Krishna. When we attain him, oh glory, that will be good when we attain Krishna's attention. Prabhupada is watching, and then as we become qualified, he'll guide us to higher and higher levels. But if we cannot cross a level, we'll never get beyond that. You know, some preaching center or some, let's take a material example. A person is running a shop whole life. He's not expanding. Another person, he's thinking how to increase. His attention is on the shop, on this product, how to increase, okay, we'll give credit, then take a deposit. Then we'll open another branch there, then take everyone's contact, then send them SMS, he's thinking. Then he'll expand, get more money. So devotee, he's more attention to service, so much attention. What will Krishna do? Give him more service. Give him more empowerment, gyan, ability, adhikar to do more service. You make him come higher in bhakti, empowered. Srila Prabhupada, of course, was a pure devotee, but he showed us that he was serving, then he sold magazines in Delhi, then he printed books. He did 15 years, he preached without result. He kept preaching, he kept there. And finally then we see that he went to America, then what happened? Whole world is following him now. Gita means now Prabhupada's Gita. Hare Krishna, in Africa you go, they know Krishna, they know Hare Krishna. Anyway, they know. They know Krishna at least now because of him. So, mood of seva, consistent, not only consistent, but expanding, more attentive. So, even in material world, if we are late and all this, it will not be appreciated. So, bhakti means this. Advancement means in bhakti means someone becomes more attentive, takes much more responsibility, and and we can. I know about one personality. I don't know if he's still a disciple of Prabhupada. When Krishna Balaram temple opened, he was the only pujari. He was worshipping. He'll go to the market and buy things, cook them, everything, offer. After some time, he gradually became elderly and old. So he told the pujari, look, and he was very elderly. He said, no, better now I keep chanting. It's the last time. I better absorb in bhakti more. Okay, fine. So they replaced him. So immediately he's explaining someone what to do. That person came to him. I can't do this alone. How can I do this alone? He said, he did it alone. It's not possible. Okay, chalo, we'll give you 2 helpers. 3 of you are there. Okay. And they were late and they couldn't do it and the food is getting burned. How can we, they said, Prabhu, we cannot do this. You want us to, he did it. Then they, how did you do it? How did you do it? They could not match it. Then they realized, who's this personality? What was he doing, On time, perfect offerings were, at 11:59 it was put. Bell started at 12. Offering is going on. Each item was, not that one aloo was out of the plate. Everything was in a line, everything perfect. The arti plate, arti offerings, everything was perfect. If we want to advance, this is our attitude, this is our advancement level. So bhakti is practical. It's very practical. Prabhupada taught us this. One disciple of Prabhupada, I read in one biography that they were going to Vrindavan together. Then he thought, now Prabhupada, I'm entering Vrindavan with Krishna's greatest devotee. We are entering, what is he going to say? What will be his words? He was sitting, then Prabhupada was contemplating, looking, and we're entering Vrindavan, then Prabhupada starts to speak. Then they all listen. They're driving, Prabhupada's in the front, they're at the back. Prabhupada, what is cement? We need cement. The cement finished for building the temple in Krishna Balaram. Exactly, I'm repeating what happened. They thought, okay, we're entering Vrindavan. Some deep mood, and Prabhupada is, okay, that is bhakti, devotion. Of course, not to deprecate, like at the end we'll go absorb and holy name of Krishna, but you understand, Prabhupada told us like this. Now we have to execute this mission, and Prabhupada, look in one purport I'm reading. There's a verse, chapter 3, text 30. Now the opening line of this verse, Prabhupada writes, this verse clearly indicates the purpose of Bhagavad Gita. What is the purpose of Bhagavad Gita? To surrender to Krishna and become a devotee. This is the purpose. Mai sarvani karmani sanyasya dhyatma chetasa nir ashir nir mamo bhutva yudhyasva vigata jvara. Therefore, Arjun, surrender all your works to me with full knowledge of me, without desire for profit, with no claim for proprietorship, free from lethargy, fight. In other words, do whatever Krishna says in this way. Now Prabhupada writes, the Lord instructs that one has to become fully Krishna conscious, to discharge duties. To discharge duties, we have to become a devotee, then serve in the mission. Not become devotee, perfect, reading, and I finished all the books and I'm reading this many. No, finally we have to get up and fight in this way, preach. Okay, then Lord instructs like this, that one has to become fully Krishna conscious, to discharge duties as if in military discipline. Prabhupada uses the word military discipline. We know how military is. The order is given, we do it with full, not that you're saying to attack. Why should we attack now? He's the colonel, he spoke an attack. Do it. Okay, everyone retreat. Now we are retreating. No, we are winning. No, just listen to the person. Actually, in a war, it happens many times that it happens that in the war, in the middle of the war, if people start to rebel, they kill by their own. They're killed, or because it's a danger to everyone else that this person is not doing, and then this is the mission, we have to do it. I'm just telling you, military discipline means if anyone is a little late and then they're polishing their shoe, if there's something off, okay, 100 push-ups, they have to go. It's very, very strict. Everything will be perfect, everything will be on time, everything will be perfect. According to what was asked. Okay, such an injunction may make things difficult. Nevertheless, duties must be carried out with full dependence of Krishna. I'm given a task, I can't do it. Krishna will help you. Do it. Because that is the constitutional position of the living entity. Arjuna was therefore ordered to fight as if the Lord were his military commander. One has to sacrifice everything for the goodwill of the Lord. Arjuna did not have to consider the order of the Lord. He had only to execute the order. The Supreme Lord is the soul of all souls. Therefore, one depends solely and wholly on the Supreme Lord. Okay, so here it's saying how, Prabhupada many times uses the military analogy, martial analogy. He says, we have to fight, it's a war on Maya, like that. And I heard another ISKCON Sannyasi, he was saying something like, in a war, we know that, war means, you imagine Kurukshetra, millions of people are there. There's a war going on. Generally, everyone will go near the best fighter and fight with him and see what he's doing and follow him. He's attacking, go there and protect him and follow. He's going there, we'll follow. Now he's attacking this division, So in a war, now there's a war, Prabhupada is the supreme commander, and then maybe we're under some Diksha Guru. But the Guru is not even there. Like in a war, you're under colonel, a commander like this, then you're under someone else. Okay, and then we are pushing in that way. And then we are following, And then everyone has to be attentive and do everything properly, then it works. So here it's used here, Nir Ashi. It says here that we have to be Adhyatma Chetasa, the verse says. Prabhupada says, we have to be Krishna conscious. Think of Krishna, Krishna's benefit, not mine. Nirashi, one has to act on the order of the spiritual master but not expect fruitive results. I'll do the order not thinking about me, I just do because he's saying. Nirashi. Nirmamo means nothing, this consciousness is nirmama means that the act is in Krishna consciousness, that the final result gives to Krishna and it's done for Krishna. Nirmamo, without consideration of kinsman body. Vigata jora. Now you might think, see, if I'm working a job, I'm getting money, so I'll do so nicely. Or I am cleaning my car, I'll do it so nicely. But it's not mine, I'm cleaning for Krishna. So do something. That's the tendency. We'll not do so well. If it's for us, we'll do it so well. But here it's saying, Vigata Jora, don't be letha, do it fully, as if it's yours. As if I'm doing my own thing. Full, Vigata Jora. Everyone according to his quality and position has a particular duty, so it must be discharged in Krishna consciousness. This will lead one on the path to liberation. So Srila Prabhupada was very dear to Krishna because he served. You saw how Prabhupada served. How he served. Fully. And so he taught us that. He taught us in this way. Advancement means, you could see all the advanced disciples of Prabhupada, they did more service and more attentive and they completely gave everything and they did some amazing things. We could see. Because they were fully surrendered and because they were in the proper mood and consciousness, they wanted to serve. So this is an aspect of Krishna consciousness. I think out of ISKCON may be difficult to grasp because people's idea of bhakti and all that is those 9 forms. But actually, we have to get this mood, and as it says in this verse that we read today, Sevaya, Upadakshanti te jnanam. So, Guru will give knowledge according to our service. We may say, Guru is not here. How will he know? But actually, Sri Guru is expansion of, Sri Guru is known as Chaitya Guru. He is a manifestation of Paramatma. Paramatma is within. We cannot receive direction from Paramatma. We are not pure. Actually, Bhagavad Gita explains, Jitatma prashantasya Paramatma samahitaha. When we conquer our senses, Jitatma, then we become prashant, peaceful. Then we receive orders from Paramatma. As long as I have my desire, Paramatma won't tell you anything. But I don't have any desires. Paramatma is telling, now do it like this. And it will look like it's my desire. Someone is acting perfectly, giving perfect answers, spreading the movement. Actually, he's being guided by Paramatma. These are guru. That's what we call a guru or advanced devotee. He has no desire. So one has to come on that level, and we see Prabhupada's senior disciples, they were on this level. You tell them to do something, they'll do it perfectly, they'll understand this is what Prabhupada wants, this is Krishna's mission, this is what we have to do, we must do it with this absorption. Not that, okay, this is your seva, okay, let me do it. Now I'll go chant my round quickly, finish it quickly. So this is the thing. Of course, we have to chant. By the way, I'll finish off by saying, in order to get that mood, we have to chant properly, attentively, without sleeping. We have to read the instructions of Bhagavad Gita. That will purify our consciousness. That alone is purifying. Gita Gangodakam Pitva Punarjanma na vidyate. Bhagavad Gita is like Ganga. Ganga purifies. So Bhagavad Gita purifies. So we have to read Bhagavad Gita Bhagavatam attentively. That will give us the adhikar. Then what do? Then we get up and serve in a proper way, become a pure servant. The more our sadhana is meant to make us pure servants like that. Okay, any questions or addition?
Yeah, Narendra Prabhu is asking on the chat.
Yeah.
He says, Hare Krishna, I have a question, Prabhu. What does it mean when it is said that devotion should be unmotivated and uninterrupted? What it means with unmotivated here, Prabhu?
That verse, Ahituki apratihata. Ahituki apratiha. I think that he's paraphrasing this. Unmotivated, ahituki, and apratihata, uninterrupted. So bhakti, first one is unmotivated, is like this. For example, that actually we all have motive when we come. Otherwise we won't come because we're on material consciousness. For example, I came for good prasad, or I came to avoid working, or I came because I am disturbed in this situation. In this situation, I am happy living in this ashram. In that situation, I am not happy in this place. Or I am doing bhakti for peace. For one person told me, I want to do brahmacharya and bhakti. Why? So I'll get high intelligence because he was playing chess. Then I want to become a grandmaster. So everyone has different desires in the beginning. But bhakti actually means I am not doing for my desire. Such that if I am in a situation, I came to get peace. Here it's not peaceful, everyone's fighting. It's like that. There is no peace in that way. It's spiritual world also, people are arguing. We have different arguments. How to serve Krishna, this way, that way. So when we say unmotivated, this means I'm not satisfying my desire. I didn't come to satisfy my motives, my things. Whatever is Krishna's will, I'm doing that. Such that even a situation comes when I'm not peaceful, but I'm doing my duty because this is bhakti. The situation I'm in, this devotee or these people, I'm doing, they're like this, it's so disturbing, I'll change my sangha, I'll go somewhere. I'm not thinking like that. I am in a disturbed situation, but the service I can tell this is what Krishna wants, I'm doing it. Or Sri Guru wants. So this is the meaning of unmotivated. I don't have my motive. I'm not looking for peace or money or fame. I'm not looking for fame. That if I go do this, I'll be so famous. But I'm in a small thing. No one knows who I am. I'm just in a corner serving. Who cares? Krishna is happy. So that means unmotivated, I hope. Did you understand? If you understood, he might have. So unmotivated. Pratihata, that uninterrupted means I'm doing bhakti, I'm chanting, everything's going well. Then I find out, then what happened? Yesterday this person told me, you idiot. How can you call me idiot? Now next day I'm disturbed, I'm not able to chant, my service is not proper. I'm getting angry with everyone. Prabhu, can you do this? Okay. Why? He called me idiot, it's disturbing. It got disturbed, my devotion. Or opposite, everything's going well, I'm chanting, and now I got a promotion or I got more money, and now I'm a little bit becoming lax on bhakti. It's okay, and I'm getting happiness this way. So apratihata, that any upheaval, good or bad, in this material world should not interrupt our bhakti. It should go on. Apratihata means nothing is blocking it. There is no depression or stress or very happy condition, very nice material situation. I am consistent in my bhakti. It goes on the same way every day. That is the... Okay. Question?
So about serving intelligently.
Yes.
Very often, I personally feel, almost all the time, I feel that I'm too dumb to do any service, whatever is given to me, because I keep messing up. And I know intelligence is given by Krishna, but it doesn't feel like it's coming. Whenever I'm trying, I feel very unintelligent, and I feel the need to ask everyone how to do it. And when I ask, then I'm told that you should know by now, but I don't feel like I know. Then how do we understand why this is so? And how
Yeah, all of us have different tendencies and different skills or lacking skills, whatever it is. So we came here to train and learn, and we had to develop it, that's all. The purpose of coming here is we want to become pure servants who are attentive and having that. Finally, you see, we have to go, if it is that we have to go and serve Krishna in Goloka, we have to have that state. So we just have to keep endeavoring. We're not able to do something, keep doing it. I can't do it, do it again. I can't do it, do it again, again. Finally, this is transcendental. Mukham karoti vachalam. What does that mean? One who cannot talk, he's talking. Well, he's dumb. How can he? He's not talking. Now he's talking. By mercy of Guru, anything can happen. Pangom langayate girim. Somebody, he's lame, he can't walk. Now he's climbing a mountain. How is it possible? Mercy of Guru. So that is, by mercy of Sri Guru, which is Krishna's mercy coming, anything is possible. What is our qualification? Endeavor, very, with attention and everything. Supposing if it's not possible, we should understand, okay, that this is not possible for me, but we will find something that is possible. Everyone can serve in a particular way. Not everyone will be expert in everything. One will be expert in cooking, another in driving, another distributing books, another like that. But in the beginning, we are given everything, so we get an experience. We have to try and do everything and learn it, and at least have some idea. Then we'll end up excelling in another area. I know example of someone, I don't know, but I heard in a lecture by one ISKCON Maharaj. He said that there was a person we knew. He could not do anything. He'll just chant all day, and he had a hood, this. He'll cover the hood like this and sit and just chant. And he used to sit and stand on the entrance of the temple like this, so that whoever entered had to climb over him. And they'll argue with him, why are you doing that? No, you have to climb over me. I cannot do that. No, you have. And then like this fight will go on. And he was very troublesome. And then this Maharaj said, then I met him after 35 or 40 years. And I found out he's become an expert translator. He's translating books from Sanskrit and Bengali to English, and he's doing great service. But it took and another person that he could not distribute books at all. And then he shifted from, was it America, Britain to South Africa, and there he practically spread the movement in many areas because he gave so many. So, conclusion is, to answer to your question, we may be doing something not possible. Keep endeavoring. If you're saying, I'm doing, it's not possible, still. Finally, maybe that's not possible, something will be. Everyone serves in different ways. That is. We keep doing, we can't do it again. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sorry, it took this long Saturday morning, and